Hey, Emily, in your last, I think, dome game against NC State, before a pregame, you tried a three-point shot from the half court, missed it, then tried another and sunk it. Do you practice that shot more than anybody else on the team?
No, not at all. I'm just really surprised you remember. That's funny because I brought it up to my manager after I made the shot. I was like, remember when I made that when I was – that was probably the one time I've ever made a half-court shot. I'm not going to lie. But I feel like with those kind of shots as a basketball player, you know that those are predominantly luck, but you shoot it as best as you can. Like it's a regular shot, and sometimes they fall.
Next question is going to go to Josh St. Croix.
Hi, Emily. Kind of following up on that, Coach said after you hit that shot and, he went over to you right afterwards and said that's game. Just wondering how you reacted to that and just can you just describe what that energy was like when you're, going back to the bench after that shot?
Yeah, our bench really made that that play help us a lot more than it even should have. It brought everybody energy. Coach Q he was live. He was like, we won. That's it. That's game. And we were all like, yeah, okay, all right. I guess we won. We're gonna win. Like, he just put the positivity in our heads. We all did. And he was like, that was enough momentum to win us this game. And then even when it kind of fell a little short, I think like we were kind of like, we did way too much for us to lose this game now. So it just kept following us along as we played.
Next question, we're going to go to Mark Larson.
Emily, it's kind of funny. That shot falls in a game where almost none of your shots were falling for a while, and then you make that one, and then you tie it up. Can you talk about your own personal toughness and kind of the whole team's toughness after everything you guys faced today to
Yeah, that's my luck, right? I get the half-court shot, but not the open layups. No, but, we really pushed through hard. I mean, first of all, we don't have Tiana. So right then and there, we're already without a bunch of subs. We're missing a bunch of people. Tiana's one of our best players. That hurts. And then we have another great player who we love fall down and get really hurt. And it was really sad to see her have to get taken off the court today. And I think, Coach Reed came up to us, Coach John came up to us, and they were like, hey, if you're not here to win the game for you, win it for Priscilla. If you're not here to win the game for you, win it for Tiana. All that kind of stuff. And I was just like, yeah, we got to win this game. I mean, it was tough because I definitely think there were times where I looked down and I was like, man, we're down a lot. But we all really kept our head in the game. I'm proud of Amaya. I'm proud of Maeva. Everybody stepped up who needed to step up. And that just proves that all of us are really great basketball players. And this is why we can win games like this.
Thank you, Emily. The next question, we're going to go to Talha Rowe.
Hey, Emily. Great win. You told me last game you're ready for some revenge on Florida State. So just a little bit on that. How do you feel now?
Well, first of all, yes, I wanted revenge because we lost last game. And then we find out about the media situation, about the coaches and how she kind of called us out a little bit. And we took that very personal. I mean, she didn't just disrespect us. She disrespected Coach Q by saying that he doesn't know how to control us or whatever the situation was, saying that we were laughing before a game. And it was just disrespectful. And even when we were down, that's all I thought about. He came into the locker room, he brought it up, and it felt so personal. And not a lot of things always feel personal that he might take personal, but that one did. And the whole game, every shot that was taken, every missed rebound, I was like, nah, we can't lose this game to this coach. I felt personally attacked. I know my team did. And I think that was something else that kept us clawing our way throughout the game, and hopefully they never forget that.
Great win. Thank you.
All right, next question, we're going to go to Mike Curtis.
Hey, Emily, congrats on the win. When you look at a player like Camila Cardoso and everything she's endured this season with her highs and more recently with her lows, what do you think about that shot that she made?
I think Camila is a wonderful basketball player, and she's very young, and she has a lot to learn, and that sometimes when her low days come in, it's harder for a freshman to just figure out how to turn that around. So if we can just sit there and, you also have a girl who's not from here, she misses her family and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that tie into a player like Camila. But I know she's been struggling a little bit, but even her struggle days aren't really struggle days when you think about it. They're good games. They're just, we put her at a higher standard because she's a really good basketball player. But she took those days and she put them behind her. And not a lot of 18-year-old basketball players who are freshmen in ACC can do that. So I'm really proud of her. And, she told us the whole game. She was like, rebound. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't get many rebounds today. I had trouble crashing. And in my head, I was like, she really deserved that because she was really one of the players who just kept crashing. And when you do hard work, I think good things happen.
Okay, we have time for 2 more questions for Emily today. We're going to go to Mark Larson. Okay, maybe we're not going to go to Mark Larson. We're going to go to Patrick Gunn.
Hey, Emily, congrats on a phenomenal win today. You talked yesterday about how you getting revenge at Florida State. Now tomorrow you get a chance at Louisville. What's the mindset after this such an emotional game?
Yeah, this is definitely a good pump start for tomorrow's game against Louisville. Yeah, we didn't get to play them twice, which we really hoped we could. Now we're at a neutral setting. Louisville's a good, very good basketball team. They have a good coach. They have good basketball players. No disrespect to them. I wish them luck in the game, but I really do hope we can go out and we can win that basketball game because I think we're a really good basketball team. I think we can beat a Louisville, and I don't think it's by luck. I think it's by hard work and just coming out and making shots. And hey, I mean, we don't need to use the excuse that there's 6 of us because look at how we're playing. We're playing like we have a 20-person roster. We're doing so well. We're not getting tired. We have girls playing 40 minutes and still pushing through. So I'm just really proud of my team, and I think we can go out tomorrow and beat a Louisville.
All right, and the last question we have for Emily today is from Roshan Fernandez.
Hi, Emily. So down the stretch, I know Maeva hit a 3. I think she hit 2 free throws as well. And then Q drew up a play for her with 15 seconds left. A little bit unexpected to have, I guess, Maeva taking the 3 with 15 seconds. But what was her role down the stretch? And how did that, I guess, develop?
I mean, to us, it wasn't really unexpected because she's actually a very good 3-point shooter. I know she doesn't average this many minutes, so maybe to media it's a little different. But she proved herself with that big 3, and I think he drew up a good play with a good basketball player. Maybe we didn't necessarily need a 3, but anyway, it worked out in her favor. She's also a good attacker. I think Maeva locked in today. You know, even when I was down, she looked at me. She was like, "Bring your head up." Like she wasn't messing around. Maeva was locked in, and she was ready to go. And for another player like Maeva, someone who might not play 30 minutes game, who plays maybe 7 or 8, to come in and take a role like 30 minutes and throw away all those 7-minute games and just ball out. It's really good. She's a good, I always talk about Maeva. She's a really good, crafty basketball player who's extremely versatile. So I'm really proud of the way she played today. She stepped up.
All right.